Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm doing something I don't normally do, which is play the same deck 2 leagues in a row since I'm 10-0 in my last 10 matches with this deck, so I want to give it another shot. The only changes I made from the last stream are the third days and third impulse over the Model the Mixture and Flusterstorm main deck. So I'm going to just run it again. I think the bad art preordains are just too strong. Yes, we'll play first. This is wild. I'm going to keep it. It has the potential to be a turn 2 win. Thought Lash is a turn 2 win. Paradigm Shift, I mean. Oh, this is resetting next week. Oh, E-Cast. Cool. An Emery? Sure. Alright, they have 1 force. They can bubble. So a land would be pretty great. Sure, buddy. It's not what I want at all. It's basically the worst draw on my deck currently. 1 turn sooner would have been the best draw. Pitch Thought Lash. Or pitch Oracle and then play Thought Lash and win. It's a real shame. I think A-Cast is pretty good. 2 islands, that's weird. We have Hercules, Chalice on 0. I'll see how I boarded last league, I'm not entirely sure. So, let's see. Okay. Them drawing 2 cards a turn is going to be hard to keep up with. If they have a force, I have to force back. They happen to have 2 forces and 16 cards. Okay. Do they play Pithing Needle main? Look up an E-Cast list. Yeah, they do run Needleman, so we'll just do this in response to this popping off. Let's go to one card and hope for the best. And we just hope the bottom card is, what's the bottom card? Oh, it's a preordain. We know that because of my preordain. Okay. So we know the last card is a preordain, which is pretty clutch. Oh no, so then I need to pay the cumulative upkeep. I almost forgot that. Which is exile the top card. Okay, so we need to go to 2 cards left. I technically can go to, yeah, so we would need to go to exactly 2 cards. That guarantees a blue card. Okay. Let's see what they get. So we mill 1 for the cumulative upkeep. See if they have double force and 20 cards. Like 28 cards. It just says they casted Tajero. Yeah, so through half the deck, do they have triple force? And they conceded. They didn't even have the 1 force. Nice win versus Acast. It's a really good win. Forget how I boarded. Did I bring in Brazen Borrowers? I don't think I brought Narsets. I cut Dazes, muddled the mixture. Oh, I had the main deck Flusterstorm, which I don't have anymore. Did I bring in Brazens? I did. 3 Brazens, cut 2 Sphinx of Foresight. What about that? Okay. I mean, I'm going to keep. We have the combo with Double force if we find a blue card, so. It's like an Emery. Milling a force and a brazen borrower. That's force will. I actually can't shift, huh, on turn 2, which is kind of annoying. Because I don't have a graveyard to shuffle back in, so I would have to. We have 0/1 drops, so we'll let that go. Okay. Glad we cut the forces. Feeling pretty good. So this is getting out of the. Maybe I should have forced it. Oh, no, there's no way, right? There's no way I forced, like. It's, I guess it turned out this is like a capo we don't care about. It's fine. Wow, no land. Well, I guess we just take Shell Duck out, right? They just can't. We have like one turn to fade. It actually puts 2 cards in our library, including a force, so. I think it's locked. Showing another force oil. So the most they can have is 2 cards in hand, right? So, or 3 cards in hand. We have a 50-50 shot to draw a force here. They know we have force, right? I guess they're hoping to top deck, I don't know what. Well, they have 4 cards in hand. Force will. It's unlucky. They exiled the force too. Dismember. Or petty theft? Oh, Atawara. Okay. Atawara is good. So we have a force on top. We have to fade another Atawara, exactly. It's 8. 9, okay. You know it's a force on top. We cannot beat a second Atawara. I think I force this. So they have one card in hand. If it's another Atawara, we lose. If it's not, we win. Alright, yeah, 2 draws. Oh no, we win. We beat Atawara because we have 0 in deck now. Yeah, so okay, we're good. We're good. All right. That's real bad. That's real bad. Here tonight. Yeah, so Acast seems like a pretty good matchup. Matthias hardstyle on curses, you say? Or some other thing. I wonder if they're playing my deck or Acast. I don't want that. I don't think we want Pact of Negation. I think we want... I think we can do better than a basic island. Wow. Okay, I guess not. It's a weird hand. Looks like it's my deck. Days Undoing. It becomes my turn. If I force this and they have like a Karn, we lose. Gotta hate this fucking deck. They have 2 left. What could they be? Hull Breacher. Or if it's just a Karn, I'm in trouble. I could draw a win here. Wow, these all suck, huh? Oh, they're playing Hash's deck. Yeah. One time. God, that's really, really fucking unfortunate, huh? It's a really bad wheel. I mean, you cast 3 Karns in 5 turns, sure. That's pretty reasonable. Maybe I'm supposed to daze that. They use this and it makes them lose that at least. That's pretty unlucky. Maybe I'm supposed to force the wheel. I mean... Wow. They can get a lattice here, right? Oh, wow. Do they have the Days Undoing combo? No. It's weird. Oh, the fair decks are dumb? Yeah. Tough position right now. They had triple Karn, force. It's tough. It looks like they just copied Hash's list, so should be able to find that. Interesting position. Really got to hit. So there's like Preordained Force, Triple Ancient Tomb, huh? Now they finally get Lattice. Were they waiting for Force blue card? Because my Force can counter no matter what, so. You got a Lattice. This deck seems like, again, it's a pretty good matchup. Okay. Sure. To gain life so they can use that. Okay. Which makes sense, because now... The Daze looks pretty sweet. So I go after Karn. Then they leave this back to block. Yep. Yeah, that was pretty unlucky, I think. So let's just find this guy's list. He top 8s all, or gets trophies all the time. His deck's very good for leagues for sure. So they play 4 Hull Breacher, 4 Karn, 2 Interceptor Days. Yeah, they hate these decks. I mean, I'm one to talk, but like I don't know. I want like everything, huh? Dazes seem bad. Preordained seem bad. Sphinx could go probably post board. Hermits I like. Maybe I don't like. Fonz. Or Brazens. I like Chalice and Zero, especially on the play. Maybe I like Pact. I'm gonna go Chalice and Zero. Let's try that. Let's try that. I'll keep. It has both parts of the combo with the Force. I guess Hurdles are cool. That would have been great on turn 1, but, you know. I guess it's annoying with Jace, huh? I think I let that go. What could they get? I guess like if they have a soul land, they just like liquid metal coating me. Blue, 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 blue. 4 blue. Oh, Hull Breacher actually stops my static, huh? That's kind of irritating. Runs Blast on the board. Okay. Playing some real skill magic here. God, I wish I hit anything with this. I pitched Jace and then just hope to hit the... No, I just had pocket aces in a poker tournament and lost to pocket nines, so just digesting that. Uh-huh. Wow. Pretty unlucky here. Wow, just missing on everything. Cannot find an oracle for my life. Chandra, be Chandra. God, I can't stand how lucky people are. It just doesn't matter, right? Like, no decisions mattered at all. Yeah, like... Oh, well. Wow, that's too... Playing poker, get my aces cracked when I'm like a 98% favorite. And then... Then that. It's really two bad beatings. Like... This kind of sucks, man. This kind of sucks. God, that's pretty frustrating. Two things in a row that are frustrating. Chef Party, yeah. I made it like a long time ago. I don't hate either. Burn. Burn, you say. Where's my Thought Lash, huh? Thought Lash one time? Versus Burn? Alright. I am going to impulse using my pedal because I do need to find this fucking Thought Lash. Probably Days, I guess. Or, no, that's probably land. I probably will need a land. Sphinx of Foresight, huh? What if we just play a Sphinx of Foresight? Just have a 4/4? What if we just play a 4/4? I was gonna buy back into that tournament, but I think I'm done with that tournament. That fucked me up. Like, block. No attacks. I'm going to top that because that gives me extra looks to find Thought Lash. Ooh, Shift. Shift is probably good enough. Yeah. Oh, Ziggy MTG with the raid. Thank you very much. Just saw that. Appreciate it. Hope your stream went well. We're just playing some Thought Lash combo. Land. That's a good sign. And I can't find Thought Lash. I scryed 3, like, I just scryed the world. I just could not find Thought Lash. It's like the nut card versus fucking combo. But yeah, everyone here from Ziggy Stream, thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Definitely follow if you're new here. Appreciate that. They are tanking pretty hard. Never good when a burn player is tanking. Oh, I didn't hear that sound effect. I'll check my widgets afterwards. Okay. I block. I block. If they have, I don't know what they would need here. Oh yeah, I guess triple bolt on my Jace would win. That would be pretty good for them. Triple bolt on the Jace. Oh, price of progress does not do damage. Yeah, okay. I was like, triple bolt on Jace would win. All right, Thought Lash on point. Chalice on 1 probably seems reasonable versus what they're trying to do. It just burned. Flusterstorms sort of seem good as well. They want like all the counter magic. Pact of Negation, I don't think I want. Sinks of Foresight. I don't think we're like need that little edge there. Jace is a much slower win con versus the fast deck. I don't mind trimming one on the draw. Hermit is more of like just this is like a fog damage card, which is not great but not terrible, I guess. Maybe just click Dazes on the draw. Like, I can't afford to go back on lands. What if I do that, actually? I don't hate that. How's everyone's Friday? Everyone doing well? Everyone's doing well, I hope. God, do I really want to try to bind this tournament one more time? I got smacked twice already. I have one more re-entry. What does first place get? $3 grand. What's average ship stack? Double starting stack. It's not super good. Opponent's really tanking. Really want to make sure they have the perfect sideboard configuration. They are down to 5 cards. This hand's pretty good. Maybe a Force of Will. They went to 5. Goblin Guide. Guide me, Daddy. Flusterstorm, you say. Tormod's Crypt. Okay. I can see why they think that's good, because it gets rid of my ability to go off on the following turn. So that makes sense. Let's see, this is an Eidolon. Sure it is. We just gotta get Thought Lash in play. Or win before, like, I mean... We reveal the Chalice of the Void, which I really don't want to cast. I think I will preordain here to find a land, because... oops, undo. Undo. No, I wanted to... That sucks. I wanted to draw the Force and leave Island on top. Fucking Moto. It's so weird with what you can and can't undo. Like, would have drawn... They wouldn't have known about the Force either. It would have been pretty insane. Like, it would have got me one card deeper. It was just a mistake on, like, 5 different axes. Sure. Boy, do I have a card for you, opponent. Do I have quite the card for you to learn about if you're not familiar? read Thought Lash for a second and let me know if you would like to continue the game. The only thing scary, I guess we lose. No, we don't lose. Yeah, we lose if they have double Pyroblast here. That's what we need to fade. Because they could Pyroblast, I force, they Pyroblast, I take 6, and then I can't play an Oracle. I guess I have outs of... I don't know, because I'm going to prevent the attack, so... Alright, so we'll let these triggers resolve. Yeah, so we're good, we're good. 1, 2, 3. And Lava Spike resolves. Okay. So you take that. I'll let them just go to attacks and then I'll activate it, but we have the win deterministic. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of 6. It burns a pretty easy match. We have a double force. I mean, one, two, three, four. Because I got my check. Okay, that was a pretty great matchup, honestly. Not much. Pretty fortunate. Do I want to play the second tournament? I'm probably better off just playing cash. Yeah, Burns, I mean, I think they definitely can have some, like, those weird nut draws, like Swift Spear, Bolt, Fire Blast, you know, like, and we have a slow hand. But, in general, yes. I would think that's a match we would like to see. This hand's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I guess we have... Alright, we have an Impulse. I'll keep. I just saw we have an Impulse. I didn't see it at first. We have a Shift and an Impulse... Impulse could find land or win con, so I'll keep it. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. See if this is Delver, which I've been fading, so I'm definitely due to hit the Nemesis. Alright, another part of the combo. Gives me something to pitch to force at least. A lot of unnecessary stops for my opponent. So if they're a Wasteland deck, we may just Impulse to try to find land drops. An Ancient Tomb would let us slam a Thought Lash. So, see what they do. Trop. See if this is a control deck, perhaps. This is weird. Trop Misty Pass. Is it like an Omnitel or something? I think really we need a land more than anything. So we'll put Jace last. So Jace is at the bottom of our library if we want to. So we can Thought Lash to the last card. I think we slam a Thought Lash here. We can slam Thought Lash with, we do a Forceful backup. But then I can't play the Jace, right? Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass just because, like, yeah, I can Thought Lash to the last card, but I then, because I'm using a Petal, I don't actually have a 4th mana for Jace, so that'd be silly. If it was an Oracle, then yeah, I could snap to it. Yeah, we'll just pass. Brainstorm, you say? Sure. We are in trouble if this is like Omnitel. Wouldn't be too happy about this situation. It would be great if we had like an Oracle, you know, where we could do some shenanigans, but... This is Bant Control? Fetching duels right away? Why play into Beseju? Yeah, that's true. No, I mean, like, if you had, like, an Oracle, you could just exile the top 49 and then draw Oracle and play it. You know what I mean? That's what I was meaning. Force of Will, you say? Pitching D. Oh, this is... I gotta hate these fucking decks. They're so boring. So I guess I want to force pitching Thought Lash and use the shift. No, there it looks like it's some Bant list, so we'll let that go. And I think we'll force pitching Thought Lash. But Shift Oracle doesn't work anymore because I have 4 cards in my yard. Though if we force pitching shift, if we force pitching short left, we can just shift and draw counter magic, so I like it. I know we forced, it was just what we're pitching. Pitch Pact? If we draw Oracle, we kind of need this. We don't need like redundant enablers, I don't think. It is way, way, way worse. It's not even way worse, right? Like, say Tef resolves. Yeah, like, I agree. It's the worst draw on the deck, obviously. So we just pass a roo here. There's another Tef. I don't care about that. Yeah, so we're just versus ban control. Wow, they have like the one wasteland. Sure, why not? God, we do not need any more enablers. Holy shit. God, that's so frustrating. Yeah, we were looking for like 2 impulses, 4 shell docks, 4 oracles. We were looking for 4 of the Jaces, or 3 of the Jaces, but I guess there is one Jace at the bottom of the library. If they go for Uro here, I'm going to daze it. If they don't play another land, because we already have a pact for our turn. I just want to, because this will set them back a lot. They'll only have, what, 2 things left for Uro, so I like a daze here. Especially because we could hardcast it, so I think that makes sense. And if they force back, that's like kids getting a force out of their hand, right? Fuck. Man, this has not been... this deck's has not been nice. They must have like a Hull Breacher or Pact Negation, perhaps. Alright, the turn I draw this is the turn they have a Hull Breacher. And this is just one of those days. Maybe they have Force of Negation this? That would be pretty cool. Just to fill the yard. Okay, so we bottom force, top Shelldock, play Shelldock. There's an Oracle. Our graveyard is Impulse, Daze, Force, Atawara, Preordain, Daze. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's important to track what's in your graveyard for when you paradigm shift. Okay. This goes right to their turn. Let's see if they have like... If they have Loam or Wasteland, we're dead, but I mean, it's not getting any better for us, so... They chose to shuffle. So we can go for the win by shifting for 0 and we beat Plow. So I'm going to go for it right now. If they have like Force Will, Force Negation, we weren't beating that anyway. What was the one card I shuffled back in? Oh, the other paradigm shift, huh? Oops. Maybe I was supposed to wait one turn then. Probably supposed to wait one turn. Nope, didn't matter. Didn't matter. Pact negation, too strong. Alright. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Get the dub versus Bant Control. What do we want to see? How did I board versus Control before? 4-color Urion. Let me look at my last time I faced them. Where's the control deck in general? I cut Lotus Petals, I think. I typically cut Lotus Petals versus the control decks, Lotus Petals and Dazes. That makes sense. I think we just cut the old petals here. Who would have tell free throws are good? Yeah, free throws are pretty good. It has a downside though. It has a downside. The turn after I won, I would have had to pay for. So let's cut petals. And what else did I cut? I cut petals and I cut dazes. Did I bring in borrowers? No, I think so I brought in force negations, Narsets. Leave it dazes, I guess. Could cut Sphinxes for dazes. Why don't we try that? Just leave like all the counter match again. Oh damn! I really want to keep this. Like having this is so strong. It sounds much better. Second Hermit, I guess. Deafening Silence. I'm sorry, friend. That card is not as scary as you may think it is. Card is not very scary. Like the turn I win, I play Oracle, and then I have Force backup. Like, it's so wild when they have like the 1 or 2 of Wasteland on turn 1. Like this Bant Control deck. I probably shell dock this turn. Wow, that's kind of unfortunate. I guess Jace. Wow, we got rid of 4 non-lands. 4 non-lands. A Sylvan Library. How are they so lucky drawing good cards? so lucky. And they have the TEF to bounce my Hermit. Why not? Tell me you're Pyroblasting this Hermit. That'd be pretty cool. Stand the way you... We are up 5 minutes on clock, if that ever becomes relevant. Gonna get in for 2 here. And you have a Pyroblast that you're sort of... Okay. You can only play 1 spell, so it doesn't matter. Next turn we get to break out the Hermit from Flashback. They really need an Uro. An Uro's like not great in the matchup, unless they're like killing themselves with this. We go to 3. We now can stop a TEF, which is pretty awesome. If they Pyroblast this, it's fine because they can't play. Like Deafening Silence is doing more work for me than for them, and it's really, really funny. Like this is that's a trap if I ever saw one. Like, I can just play a bunch of creatures, right? Are you going to go to 1? Tell me you have Endurance? Why? Okay. Sure thing, buddy. Endurance and a Pyroblast. Okay. Yeah, did not play around Endurance. Oops. So we really just want Paradigm Shift, I guess. Okay. Prudence probably worth it to get a little deeper. Baby, baby, where did our love go? Yeah. That card doesn't super matter. Shift off the top would be pretty cool. Wow, those are bad. That's the worst possible thing. Cool. I'm actually just going to run an Oracle out. It builds Devotion and lets me try to find what I want. Alright, we put a shift on top. Oracle, a little scry action. A nice fair Thassa's Oracle, just as intended. Don't you leave me no more. Oh, baby, baby. Okay. Yeah, with Tef in play, I guess Tef and Devon Sounds are acting in the same light, right? Like I can't like paradigm shift and can't protect it or something. So I'm gonna attack Teferi, or attack them. Attack Tef. They have another endurance. They drew double endurance, double or triple blast. Double endurance, triple blast. There was no shot I was ever beating that, so it doesn't matter. This brain. Oh, Flusterstorm. Wow. Flusterstorm is so bad. We run 4 instants and sorceries like in the deck. Oh my god. Alright, well, if we get a game 3, I'm very happy with how they boarded. That's very, very good for us. So, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Let's just see more cards. So they boarded in 2 Pyros that they drew, boarded in 2 Endurances they drew. Deafening Silence. Okay. Oops. Okay, buddy. I guess we could play an Oracle here to try to find Paradigm Shift again. Actually, we'll play another one. This so we could go like 6 deep trying to find a paradigm shift, which is essentially our only out. They do only have 10 minutes left. I don't know where that time has gone. Mike, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. I guess I want to Thought Lash. It's probably better than random cards, so. Do like the whole Richard Days? No? Okay. The fact that we're not dead yet is pretty impressive, to be honest. They had a turn 1, turn 2, like turn 4, like double, triple, double, so. And we have 2 dead cards in hand. So, this is the arrow they've been waiting for. Oh, it's an Narset. We don't draw cards, so we don't really care about an Narset. I'll be back. I made a mess. Just spilled something. Oh, they have Narset and Days I'm doing. Okay, buddy. Oh, it's during my draw step. Oh, you're a good player. Sure. No way I could beat these tiered plays, tiered deck building. I actually haven't seen a version like this in a little while. Me personally, I don't know if it's popular and I just haven't faced it. Like a 4-color 60 card with the days I'm doing. I just haven't faced it in a while. Maybe it's super, super good and I'm just missing it. Oh, that's too fucking funny. Yeah, so based on how we sideboarded, the only thing I may want to bring in is Brazen Borrowers, just to attack the Planeswalkers and play a more fair game. Could definitely be something to consider. If anything, I would cut Dazes for Brazen Borrowers, and I think I want the Dazes, just more ways to fight Tef. I'll probably just run it back. Try to get better luck. Sure. Both parts of the combo, a Force, a Daze, and a Cantrip. You got it. Ooh, Hermit. I actually think we just want lands. Though Hermit's real good. I don't want Force for sure. Alright. I think I really wanted a land, but Hermit's just like... Hermit's so fucking cracked. Man. If they force that, I just let it go. They have Daze? Why would you run Daze ever in that deck? Oh, why would you run Daze in your tap out control deck that needs 8 mana? That's crazy. That I mean, I don't know what I'm missing, but that seems crazy to me. Is that standard? Is that what people do? Like I said, maybe I'm just so out of touch. It's not the young people that are wrong. It's the young people that are wrong, not me. Whatever. Yeah, this isn't, right? This isn't standard, I don't think. Okay. The land is nice. See if they have a blast for this. I think I let that go because my goal is going to be to just... What's it called? Disturb this? Yeah. Because they're going to need Pyroblast, another Pyroblast, a library, yeah. I can't fight over that. If they force this, we'll force pitching Oracle. I actually have to force pitching Oracle, I think, because this is a non-creature. I think this is a creature, and non-creatures are going to be protected. Oh, to bring in Chalice. You know, I always considered chalices not great versus control, but maybe we're supposed to cut Peridians for chalices. I could see that. You're paying 8. I don't know why. They only paid 4? What a coward. Let's see if they have the Tef. Teffer would be really irritating. Ending I wouldn't care too much about. Alpine Moon. Alpine Moon resolves. What? Oh my god. Imagine if they name like Sheldock and I get to play it as an untapped land. Oh my god. Let me draw Sheldock so I could tap it for blue, please. Pretty please. Damn. Damn, missing that 4th land is a killer. God, like, here I think Deafening Silence is so good for us. Like, they can't cantrip into answer, and we have 4 power in play. They just paid 4 and are at 5 life. Alright. That makes sense, sure. Uh-huh. You have like Stifle too? Like what's happening? Okay. I just don't have mana, so I need to fluster this. I really need to land here so badly. Oh my god, that's literally the worst possible thing. I have 3 things that deal with non-creature. This is going to be a frustrating loss. Yeah, if we force the arrow, we just win. Yeah, it's just never happens that way. Mystic Sanctuary. Backup Pyroblast. Okay. So they're gonna go to 6, take 2 in the air. God, if we had a force or a land, we win. Honestly, and they gave us 4 extra outs with this Alpine Moon. Like, everything they're doing is giving us better opportunities. But it's just not... it's not lining up well. They have 3 minutes to win with an arrow, which is... obviously, that's why arrow exists. It's just to, like, win. Win on its own. So they're going to have Pyroblast, 2 unknowns. God. I don't think I'm in a misplay anywhere. I definitely had the days on that. No way I was countering any of these. Like, man, I don't think so. They're gonna blast that one? Blast the flyer, you say? I think the flyer is more important. Oh my god! Sheldock! Sheldock coming in off the top. It would have been a tap land. Alpine Moon. And they're pondering, so they can only play 1 card. And they shuffled. They can't play another non-creature here. I think we're good. I think we're good. That's a bad draw. About skyscrapers. Oh, we win. All right, we win. Because of Deafening Silence, we win here. Six, 7, 8, 9. Because all they can do is endurance, and then we just Thought Lash. And I guess they could have. All right, they would have needed Boseiju into Evoked Endurance, I guess. All right. Yeah, but literally Alpine Moon made me the blue mana, and Deafening Silence stopped them from being able to brainstorm into a cantrip. Like, we don't need 2 spells in 1 turn. So, you got it. They said top deck city, but all we need to do is draw a land. And I'm telling them that like the Alpine Moon won it because we had an untapped land. Like that would have otherwise been the hideaway. I guess they left because it's not letting me chat more. That's a shame. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can rip a 4-1 and get a nice 5 chesties. Yeah, but that's definitely a situation where like not knowing what you're facing or like familiar with it can, you know, be an issue. And given what they had, I think they played fine. It's just like the way they boarded. They boarded in what Alpine Moon, Deafening Silence, and like probably like 4 or 6 blasts, and they cut plows, maybe endings, I guess. I don't know. From my side, I just wasn't scared by that, so if I'm not scared by it, I don't think that it's like Deafening Silence is only good when Tef's in play, but if Tef's in play, like you don't need Deafening Silence because if I go Oracle with like protection, it's the same as if you have Tef. So I don't know. Maybe they just had things that were, but it turned out that it was like literally detrimental. Right? It was actually like worse than having a plow because like it actually became an enabler for me. So I don't know. That was a wild one, for sure. Oh, Runcore. Elf Master. Definitely check out Runcore if you are a fan of Elf content. Definitely something you won't see here, so that's what they are on Twitch. They're good people. Okay. Now hear me out. Do we keep this hand with no land because we have this Sphinx and scry 3 to hit a land? Because we have both parts of the combo. I'm going to keep a no lander with Sphinx and do my... And let's see how much... Oh my god, the game is so easy. So we bottom force, top shell dock, top island. Oh, I don't draw though. I forgot I don't draw for turn. I should have asked to be on the draw. But I still think it was fine. We have a turn 3 win. So we have a turn 3 win. So I actually could have left force on top. So I want to bottom to find an untapped blue source, I think. All right. Do I daze this? Am I actually supposed to daze this? That takes away my turn 3 win. I have a feeling we're going to be dead on turn 3 because I forgot I wasn't going to draw that land. Yeah, should have played a little better. Interesting. Dazing this. Is that something we really want to be doing? They probably have like a Kieran Ranger hand. Draw a card, Kieran Ranger, bounce this, boom, boom, Heritage Druid, and then we die. If we draw a Lotus Petal, this play is pretty insane. Yeah, if we have a Lotus Petal, it's pretty easy. I'm not sure if this was a daze here. Yeah, Elves is going to be tough. Elves is going to be tough for sure. I'm going to let it go and just try to go for the turn 2 win, or turn 3 win. Yeah, there's a Shepherd, so we really had to play it then. That sucks. We're dead. Alright. It's a real shame. They get one more draw? Yeah. The battle. Oh man, that's rough. That's rough. Damn. Yeah, if we dazed and we drew the one card, that would have made it like a smart play. They probably have a turn 3 win, which is fine. Just get a summoning sick creature for your natural order. Once you see a green leave the pool, you know they have it. So I don't like Dazes versus them very much. Sphinx. Yeah, Sphinx on the draw, that would have been a good play. Or a one lander with Sphinx, I definitely would have done. Didn't even think about being on the play. But it did find a land. So. I think I'm going to do this. This is a weird hand, but I'm going to keep it. It has the both combo pieces and a 2 mana producing land, so we can. What win? Did anything win on? Thoughtseize is obviously pretty fucking broken here. Pretty irritating. Oh, Brussels sprouts. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, next stream will definitely be a different deck. I wanted to try it because things went pretty well last time. Took the paradigm shift, which seems to make sense. I'm going to try to preordain for an untapped land and then play Chalice. I guess Malevolent Hermit doesn't do much, huh? Alright. When don't they have it, am I right? When don't they have this fucking card? Thought shit. Paradigm shift. How about a card with no text? How does that sound? How about another card with no text? How about back-to-back cards with no text? Normal Doomsday League? I'll do that if someone donates for it. I'm not gonna play fucking Doomsday. Like I said, you know. Choke? Okay. Choke's actually not very good versus us, but, you know. How would they know that? So I'm going to play a Thassa's Oracle here. Because I actually get to look at the top 5 cards. They're all bad, huh? I don't want any of them. Do not want any of those fucking cards. What time is it, though? Yeah, it's 10. I mean, if someone donates for a deck, like I said, I take donor decks. I'll play whatever. I don't give a shit. I enjoy a lot of different Magic decks, so. A Thought Lash. I don't think there's anything I would impulse to here. This is looking like a natural order, which is going to make me sad. But how are you doing, High Star? Happy to see you. They just bounced. They just bounced their Allosaurus Shepherd? What just happened? They just bounced their... What? I'm just like, I think that was a mistake. Or I'm I'm going to try to draw a soul land, I guess. Yeah, okay. That I thought that makes more sense to me. I thought I just my head just didn't make sense. Okay. Very, like, obviously it's all good. Mistakes happen. I just want to make sure I'm not playing badly or not realizing some interaction. So I can impulse here, but I think it's better just to try to find like Ancient Tomb. Narset. Is it worth playing Narset? What does this card? What does this even do when you minus draw 7 cards, and then if your library has no cards in it, you win the game? Oh, I guess because like you technically the static is gone for when you ultimate. Okay, that makes sense. I'm just gonna pass, I guess. This has been a weird game. They made a mistake. I don't think I made a mistake so far. Their mistake gave us an opportunity to win, which is pretty nice of them. Another Shepherd. Yeah. Okay. Wonder what's in their hand. Is it Thoughtseize? It has to be like exactly Thoughtseize, right? It could be Endurance, I guess. But we beat Endurance. So think we're good. Clear the Endurance, we just activate in response to the Jace activation still. Alright, yeah, cool. It's a weird one, but we'll take it, I guess. On the draw, do we want to bring Sphinx back in to try to turbo out a win? Fucking Chalices, man. Get out of here. Force of Negation to stop like Green Sun for Dryad Arbor on the draw? Sure. Alright, so this is literally exactly what we asked for. We have the Sphinx and a Force of Negation on the draw to stop like a Green Sun. So we are missing both parts of the combo, but we do have a turn 2 Narset. So we'll scry 3 at their first upkeep. See if this is a Green Sun or a Shepherd or a Thoughtseize. You can have that. Okay. Ooh. We don't want Island. Do we want the second Scary? Man, the second Scary is interesting. I know we want Thought Lash. If we want Thought Lash, we probably want the second Scary. Cradle. Yeah. Alright, so we really didn't make any decisions, which sucks, but well, happens, I guess. We bought him an Oracle, which sucks, but I guess we'll take a Lotus Petal. But we're probably dead and none of this matters. Natural Odor. Wow. Good job, Narset. All right, so we can get a Thought Lash into play here. Thought Lash into play is pretty good. A double wire with Simi is pretty annoying. Huh. Okay, so we have Thought Lash, which should protect us, I think. They didn't bounce a Visionary. Okay. That's rough. So, I mean, we're just gonna go to... I guess we can go to 3 cards in our library. Right? 3 cards in our library. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Then we draw for turn. If they have Crater Hoof, I probably need to stop like literally every damage. Alright, let's do that. Oh, buddy. Man, this is rough. Sacrificing to get a Dryad Arbor. I can't beat Endurance, so... Wow, we beat Elves for the 4-1. Alright, that's pretty cool. So only loss was the old GHash deck. Let's open some treasure chests, huh? I got 5 here to crack. Let's open these bad boys. So in 5 I got... Oh, Seasoned Pyromancer. Is that card worth something? Is Seasoned Pyromancer worth something? Oops. Oh, 28 ticks. Damn. That's pretty bananas. Hey, Clubster. How are you doing? Nice to see you stop by. So yeah, we got 20 ticks. So it's like 36 bucks for a nice 4-1 playing playing this. Definitely could have been a trophy if we read a little better versus the GHash deck, but that deck just runs like, you know, whatever he calls it, just like nonstop wheel effects. So not surprising. We got bodied by that. But I'm pretty happy. These are good cards. So we got Pyromancer, Thalia. Let me add that to my binder before I forget. But yeah, if no one has like a Dono deck or anything, I'm probably just going to call it. Get out of here. It's getting late, so sell this to like card holder or something. Thoughts on the deck real quick. So I made changes. I added the third Daze and the third Impulse. Daze is good. Daze been good, and the third Impulse is... I like Impulse a lot in this deck. The Sphinx is good. The Sphinx has been pretty good. The Scry 3 and then Pitch of the Force. It's a reasonable line. We beat what do we beat? We beat Control. We beat Elves. We beat 8-Cast, which I don't think I've lost to yet. And then Burn, which is obviously like if you get Thought Lash, Burn is just like it's a buy, right? Like they just can't beat this card. So the Chalices on the board again were pretty good. We haven't faced Delver in a while. Predames continue to be very good. I was thinking I was going to cut these cards, but they're pretty good. My record with this deck, with this build, is 14-1 now. I mean, say what you will, you know, there's obvious variance and yada yada, but 14-1 is not bad. Though I think I faced Delver one time and I did beat it, so yeah, that's it. Alright, everyone have a good night. I'll call it then. If that is the case, there's no one streaming that I know. Yeah, no one really streaming. So I'm just going to call it here then. Definitely follow YouTube. Pretty please. Subscribe, like the video, comment, all that cool stuff. It'd be great of you. And definitely follow on Twitch if you haven't. And we'll take that Prime Gaming if you have it. And that's about it. So everyone just